The way to get in your dream school is not what you do, it's what you care about. I'm going to show you on today's episode how you can use this insight to get into the school of your dreams. Over the last 5 years, I've had the chance to coach almost 1,000 high school students through an experience called Entrepreneurship Institute. It's a fun experience for me to get to meet these students, to hear about their dreams to be entrepreneurs one day, and probably more importantly for them, they get to put on their resume that they went to this program at Georgetown University. So one of the questions that I would get time and time again from them is, Eric, how do we list this on our resume? How do we list this on our application for college, and how do we use this to get into a better school? And so I thought, what better to do than ask? And so I reached out to a number of people who were college admissions counselors, who were faculty readers of applications, and I said, how do you wind up using these activities that a high school student uses to get themselves into a better school? And the results surprised me. What they told me in general was, Eric, listen, adding one more thing to a college application isn't going to help them stand out. In fact, adding one more thing may just distract from what really matters. But they said something really interesting, and this is the insight that you can use to get yourself into a better school. What they told me is the following. Eric, one of the biggest challenges we have is actually telling what is the one thing that the student really cares about and finding a way to demonstrate that. I thought about that a little more, and what they were saying is the fact that there's a lot of noise out there. How do you wind up having someone to be able to demonstrate the thing that they care about? Let me give you a quick example. Let's just say something you really care about is the Humane Society. You have a long-term passion for animal rights, you volunteer there, maybe you even do an event where you raise money, such as a fun run. Well, how do you wind up demonstrating that on your college application amongst the list of all those sorts of things? And here's where the interesting insight came in. What they shared with me is that if you can create something that they can wind up seeing shows this depth, you win. For example, what if you put together this sort of campaign where you're out there doing a fun run to raise money for the Humane Society? Well, if you're able to take that and create a 5-part video show where you teach at another school how to also raise money and then put that link on your college application essay, well, suddenly now you're able to showcase your depth. That's the thing that people are looking for. Now, in some cases, it won't matter. Some schools you're going to get into purely based on your scores. But if you're on the edge, or if you're at a place where you might get a scholarship, they're looking for something to help you stand out. That's where the concept of demonstrating depth comes in. Now, taking the things that you're doing and adding one more thing doesn't matter. But if you're able to combine all those things into something and produce something that they can see your demonstration of depth, well, that's where you win. So think about that. What's the organization you care about, the one event, the one thing you do, the thing that you want to showcase your depth in, and find a way to create something for it. Put together a 5-episode video show. Take 10 interviews with people in the community and do a podcast of it. Or put together some sort of a 10-part article series. Whatever it is, some way that you can showcase that depth. That's the thing they're looking for. They're not looking for just one more thing, they're looking for one more deep thing. Something they can see or smell or taste or touch or view. Something like that. That's what you want to create to stand out. And so if you're looking for your own way to sort of stand out amongst the thousands and thousands of people applying, find that one thing you care about and then find a way to demonstrate it. Do something that has a blank part something that you can showcase that so other people can judge it for themselves. Don't add to the list, create something deep that allows you to stand out. And that's the way that you can avoid the problem of being just one more thing on a list by showcasing your depth.